No, very nice to see you all.
Nice to see you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's sort of Geordieland in a sort of Hollywood lady sandwich.
It's
yes.
A Geordie filling.
Julianne, last time you were here, we teased you because you had lost so many Oscars.
Yeah.
But now, loser no more. No, well, because she'd lost loads of them.
Yeah. Four of them. Lost 4.
Yeah,
That's careless, isn't it?
But now, big winner. Big winner for Still House. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Was it kind of everything you'd hoped on the night? Was it, or was it an anticlimax after waiting all that time?
It was great. It was great. It was very exciting. I tried to stay calm and present, but you know, it was 3 hours long, and I was the very last award before Best Film, so I was, you know, it was agonizing. Yeah.
I have to say, I do know all about losing. Andy Deck, how many national television awards have you won now?
15 for best in a row.
Wow.
Whoa, in a row. No, it's pretty good.
Yeah, in a row's irrelevant. 15.
No, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. But look, my heart doesn't bleed for you. I mean, you've won a few awards yourself over there. No, you've got a BAFTA in your opening titles.
Yeah, no, but we were just throwing into a pond. But you've won Lifetime Achievement. Is it twice now? Is that for both lives? Is that how that works?
I don't know what it's called. We won something, and it was some sort of outstanding contribution or something, and then we won it again, I think, a couple of years ago. So I don't quite understand how that works.
Nor do I. I really don't. No, have you ever had to do loser face? You've never
we've had to.
We
have
over
the years. Yeah.
Rebel, do you have a loser face?
Well, I haven't been nominated yet for an Oscar because they're racists. So I haven't really... but I guess, like, if I went to the Oscars and then I lost, I'd just be like, show a tit or something. At least I'd get a lot of attention and wouldn't feel like the night was a total waste. Rather than just doing the, you know, the classic, like... just get a tit out.
Yeah, do it. Nominated next year. Yeah. No.
Just a peek of nip. Do the shirt. Just a little nip.
But Rebel, you do go to award show. Was it an award show where you were sat next to Kelly Osbourne misbehaving?
Oh, that was Jennifer Lopez's opening night in Las Vegas a couple of weeks ago.
You get about, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, I still haven't found love, so I try to get out there. You know.
But you and Kelly were kind of looking for love.
Yeah, and then we noticed Justin Bieber was sitting 2 rows behind us. And we thought, you know what, Valentine's Day is coming up, we're both single, let's just make a play for him. Like, at first we thought it would be funny, but then it actually worked. And we sent Justin a note through our bodyguard.
I think we've got the note.
Oh, really?
So, dear Justin, my name is Kelly Osbourne, and my name is Rebel Wilson. We think you should take our sexy hot asses out after the show. Nothing weird.
Yeah. And then we sent it to him. He ticked yes. As you can see from Exhibit A, it is ticked 7 times, yes? So I believe that means, like, 7 dates he owes me. And, you know, I'm thinking horse riding or a private pool party. He hasn't, like, got back in touch with me about the actual date. And I should probably stop talking about it because you're going to think I'm, like, really weird.
But you did get a picture taken with him.
Yeah, we hung out all night.
Oh, did you? And here we are.
Because I think most girls meet Justin and be like, ah, and be a bit pathetic. But, like, I meet him and just was like, hey, what's up? I had a really good game. Yeah, I was quite proud of myself.
He still looks quite nervous.
Well, no. That was just because I was holding his balls.
Now, let's talk about Julianne's new movie, Freeheld. It's released February the 19th in cinemas and on demand. Now, your last movie, Still Alice, dealt with the very difficult subject of early-onset dementia.
Right.
So this time, what have you brought us?
Marriage equality and cancer. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, it's a really, really wonderful movie.
No, it is,
and it's
it is.
based on a true story of this woman named Laurel Hester, who was a police detective in New Jersey, and she wanted to leave her pension to her younger partner, Stacey Andre, when she was diagnosed with lung cancer. And the county officials turned her down. So this only happened 10 years ago, and it really was their fight during the last year of Laurel's life that changed history and really paved the way for marriage equality in the United States.
And it is a real, as you say, it is a really uplifting and inspiring
it's
story.
beautiful,
But
yeah.
you have that quality that you take something that should be quite depressing and make it sort of luminous and inspiring and lovely.
Thank you.
So-
Well, she was a really inspiring person, Laurel Hester, and it was an honor to get to play her. And really, it is about how much it's about love and how you want to continue to care for the people that you love in your life, So in that way, it is very uplifting.
And all the other uplifting things, because it's now, happily, in America, it is now history.
That's right. And we have
It's very
marriage
recent
equality,
history,
which
but
is a
yeah.
very, very big deal.
So it's a kind of a nice thing to be able to look back on
and to
this.
celebrate what they
Yeah.
accomplished.
And her partner is still alive.
Yeah, Stacey
So
Andre.
presumably you got to meet her.
Oh, yeah, I spent a lot of time with her. She still lives in the house that they lived in, and I also met her police partner, so was able to meet her family and really had access to everyone in her life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, look, let's have a look at a clip from Freeheld. This is you as Laurel, and your girlfriend played by Ellen Page.
The wonderful Ellen Page.
She is terrific.
Yeah.
And this is just after you've formalised your civil partner. And Ellen Page over there.
Yeah.
She's amazing. And the film was very personal to her, I
Yeah.
guess, because
Absolutely.
before filming, she came out.
She came out, yeah.
Which is
about 8
commitment,
months
can I just
before-
say?
yeah.
That is commitment, Julianne Moore. You're slacking. Yeah. Pretending to be a lesbian.
I know.
Yeah.
What is amazing was her first role as an out gay woman,
Yeah.
playing a gay character, so it was really meaningful to her.
No, I bet it was. But wasn't it that she thought you were going to be Miss Method and serious?
Yeah, she thought I was really methody. I'm not.
Are you really not?
Yeah, no, I'm just pretending. Yeah, it's all pretending. That's all right, yeah. Nothing real happens.
So do real methody people then get
Yeah.
annoyed with you because...
Sometimes they do because of how much I talk. Because I like to talk between takes about what I had for lunch and what I'm going to do this weekend and these shoes that I bought. And do you like the shoes that I bought? Should I take the shoes back? Or what do you think? Or do you want to have lunch? Or should we have lunch later? Or do you want a snack? All the way up to action.
Yeah.
And every once in a while someone will say, like, please be quiet for 1 minute.
And don't you sing a lot?
Yes, yeah. I do.
It does sound quite annoying.
It is. So,
What sort of songs do you sing?
like peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time.
It's getting more annoying.
What's the weird thing at home that your kids don't believe you when you laugh?
Oh, my daughter says I have a fake laugh. I think I'm just trying to be, when your kids say something, you're like, oh, honey, yeah. She's like,
Yeah, if I was a kid, I'd be going, no, this isn't
yeah,
working.
that's fake. Honey, that's completely fake, Mom. So I'm like, no, I laugh like that.
Now, and forgive me, because, of course, Ant and Dec, we forget, you are actors.
We started as actors.
Yeah, no, you did.
Yeah.
Biker Grove, I'm not sure if Rebel or Julianne are familiar with Biker Grove. No?
Sounds very dramatic.
It was.
There's very hard-hitting
Yeah.
storylines in back.
Yeah. I thought
this-
you were a girl in that one. Then I realised it was leaves, yeah.
This is a very rare picture because this is Dec and Ant.
Oh,
Yeah, the wrong way round.
You're the wrong way round.
Yeah.
Are you always in the same position?
We
Yeah.
try so people can remember which one's which,
That's
but it
really-
It
fails.
doesn't work. Doesn't work.
That's Dec and Ant, or Duncan and PJ. You're PJ and Duncan.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what
now,
we're doing now.
in the show, which one of you went blind?
Me, my character PG went blind.
Okay.
He was shot in the eyes. by paintball.
That's really good.
That's funny to you, yes?
I was shot in the head and went blind.
It was a freak paintballing accident where PG was in the middle of a love triangle and the two girls he was kind of messing around with shot at the same time and both paintballs hit him in the eyes.
That'll teach him. Yeah.
That'll teach him.
But hey, there's no shame in soap opera acting because Julianne Moore, Oscar winner, I think I mentioned it earlier. That was your first job. was
Yeah,
it?
As the World Turns, he was called.
How many years were you in that now?
3. It was my first big job. There's my family, my soap family. Me and my mom and dad and my grandparents and my brother and my little brother and my sister-in-law.
And for 3 years, like,
Yeah.
a lot of things happened to you.
Sure. I was kidnapped. I didn't go blind.
Did you not?
I did have amnesia. It turned out that my boyfriend was a killer, and he also slept with my half-sister / cousin because it was dark and he couldn't tell us apart.
Could happen to anyone.
I was like, oh, you couldn't tell us apart. Oh, okay.
Did you forgive him?
Yeah, of course, yeah. But then he turned out to be a killer, so it was a mess.
Bad news bears. Yeah. And Rebel, lots of Australians who make it big in Hollywood have come through the Australian soaps.
Yeah, the soaps like Home and Away, Neighbours. Not me.
Did you audition for them or anything?
I didn't even get a chance to audition. My very first agent meeting, I got rejected because they looked me up and down and said, yeah, you're not ever going to be on Home and Away, so we're not going to take you.
Is that the only job in Australia?
Yeah.
But now, you tweeted this picture recently of yourself when you were starting out. Is this like a headshot you would use for auditions?
This is my first acting headshot.
Now,
okay.
there are a lot of questions.
Okay, why am I holding a softball mitt and a softball, just in case you didn't get that I was sporty?
Oh.
Yeah.
You can play athletes, is that what you were saying?
Yeah, I guess. And then I'm wearing, like, the world's finest gold chain. And then...
Because you're feminine as well.
Yeah. And an oversized T-shirt. I've just let my hair go feral, you know. Obviously, had not met up with a professional stylist at that point in my career. And then I just like the random graffiti, because I did come from, like, kind of the ghetto area of Sydney. So most people just have, like, a plain background.
You?
Like,
graffiti?
Yeah, she's a rebel, like, yeah. But no wonder nobody thought I would be a professional actress with that headshot. Like, you can't stage something better.
No. You look like you were in a great mood and then you saw something truly awful. There you go. That's it.
Yeah.
Now, Ant and Dec, when you decided to kind of move away from PJ and Duncan and become Ant and Dec, rebrand yourselves as Ant and Dec, you went through a sort of makeover, didn't you? A kind of extreme makeover.
Yes, we did. It wasn't our idea, but we wanted to ditch the names PJ and Duncan and become Ant and Dec, our real names.
Yeah.
So I think it was Smash Hits magazine said you should do like an image makeover. Why don't you do that? So
take that a dumb one. It'll work really well with
Yeah.
Let's
do that.
Take that. I've done it.
So Ant said, I'll shave my head. I'm like, all right, OK. I was like, oh, well, I don't really want to do that. I look silly like that, so I'll dye my hair. So the idea was to dye my hair blonder, but it just went ginger.
Nothing wrong with that, of course.
No. What I mean was, it wasn't quite the look we were going for.
Right.
No, this is the cover of Smash Hits there.
Yeah, it's not... It's vibrant yellow.
Now, what I would say is, though, so that happened, and you obviously saw that in vibrant colour on a newsstand. You then did a shoot for the gay magazine Attitude.
Yeah.
And you thought, we can tone this down and sex it up.
It's what they say down the bottom there. That
Oh, yeah, Ant and Dec, Cocks of the North. But it looks like you've just put soil in your hair. I'm going to give potting clay in my hair.
That's pretty much what I did.
And then there is a brilliant picture inside. This is brilliant. No, don't worry, Ant, you're safe. No, this is Dec, and I don't know what the instruction was, what the photographer said to Dec, but he must have said, you're in a gay magazine. Do something that will really appeal to the gay readership.
Come on.
Stick your hand down your pants. Yeah, you look like you're just itching your hole. It's just like, the boys are gonna love this.
Boys, I've got an itchy arse. Oh, God.
Oh, dear. Different times. Different times.
Is that your copy, by the way?
Yes, it is. I've had it since.
To be fair, there's a lot of stuff out there. If you dig deep in it, there's a lot of bad photos of us.
Hey, but no, listen, Ant and Dec, back where they belong. Saturday nights. Takeaway is back on ITV on the 20th of February. And when people come on and say, oh, yeah, it's back, it's bigger and better. But it really is. Like, you've got this extraordinary live finale.
Yes, from a cruise ship.
Where will it be?
We're in Barcelona.
So it's a cruise around the Med. So every year we give tickets away, and normally the winners fly off live on the final show of the series. But this year we're doing we're giving tickets away to a cruise around the Mediterranean, and we're doing the entire show live from a cruise ship, and it's harboured in Barcelona.
Hopefully there's not an E. coli outbreak.
Place to be.
Norovirus could bring us down.
It'd be an explosive show.
Well, that's one of the things. We're not quite sure how it's going to go. I mean, that's the idea.
And also the link could drop out and then you don't have to do it.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Yeah, just cut a wire. Not my fault. You were there.
Yeah, we've got no idea. It's quite exciting. It's quite scary, but that's good, I think.
But you've got lots of the same things coming back. You know, lots of the all the favourites. Little Ant and Dec are back.
Little Ant and Dec, Undercover are back. And also we've got a new item called Who Shot Simon Cowell? And it's a weekly drama. It's like a weekly 4-minute drama with cliffhangers.
Because you forget we're actually actors.
Of course.
And it was devised by Chris Chibnall, who wrote Broadchurch.
Wow.
So we've got really good...
We asked him on the off chance he went, yeah, we went, what?
Actually, I'll tell you what, save you explaining any more, we've got a clip. This is the beginning of the ongoing drama of Who Shot Simon Cowell. In the shop going, is it?
And why is the other girl exposing her bush?
That's Sunita. It's a long story.
Yeah. Okay. I was going to say, you're trying to explain Sunita. It's very, very hard.
But, I mean, there's lots of people who have a motive to shoot Simon Cowell. Let's be honest. So, yeah, it's over the course of the series.
And I must mention, Wednesday the 24th, back hosting the Brits for the 3rd time.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, last year, big success. But it makes me laugh. The thing that everyone remembers about last year's Brits... Yeah. You missed.
We did. Yeah, we kind of missed it.
We did. Yeah, Madonna fallen. Did you see this back in the stage? She was wearing a cape.
And
they pulled the cape and it was tied too tight and it pulled her off the stage.
It was amazing.
We'd done our...
No, I was in the audience. It was 20,000 people going,
oh! We'd done our last link. Our last thing was to link into Madonna. We'd hit, we'd landed the plane. That was it. We were out of there.
And you know what it's like? As soon as you go, right, you're not come back to me. Great. Earpiece out.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Microphone off. We were like that. Yeah. Champagne. We clinked. We went, well, that went well. That went smoothly.
We did.
And then there was just this gasp in the room, and we turned around and she was on her back.
Oh, God. We couldn't quite work out if it was part of the routine. We weren't sure. It was a bit about... I had champagne in my hand. I wasn't too bothered, if I'm honest with you. Yeah. Went back to the dressing room, watched the news at 10, and she'd fallen. That was the first weekend I knew about it.
It was the news headline, wasn't it?
Yeah, we got back to the room just in time for the news to start. I was like, Madonna has fallen at the Brits. Oh, is that what happened?
That's what it was.
That's what it was. And Rebel Wilson, of course, you hosted the MTV...
I tried to host. And, it's really nerve-wracking. Do you guys get nervous?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I get, really nervous, especially when it's live. And I think at MTV I did, a nip-slip.
Oh, yeah, we got some of your outfits. You did some very good outfits.
I call that one Iron Mangina. Custom-made for the event.
I think we've got your...
that's the double nip-slip.
Brilliant.
Up the ante, slip situation.
That's your Oscar loser face right there.
Yeah. That got cut from the non-live telecasts.
Oh, really?
Because when it really is live when you're doing those things, but then when they replay it, they cut out all the really super rude bits.
And even a fake nipple would be too...
Yeah, people thought it was real. When I grew up in Australia, weird stuff she could have been exposed to asbestos or something.
She's Australian. Yeah. It could be a spider bite.
Yeah.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is Valentine's weekend, and Rebel Wilson brings us the perfect film in How to Be Single. It previews on the 14th, it opens everywhere on the 19th. So, Rebel, what's it about? Who are you in this film?
I play Robin. She's like a functioning alcoholic. So, typecast again. I'm one of the 4 main girls, and the movie, getting smashed whilst filming the scenes. It was a really fun shoot. I can't remember a lot. But the movie basically follows myself, Dakota Johnson, Leslie Mann, and Alison Brie, who are 4 single women just living it up in New York City, and they have all very different ways of dealing with the fact that they're single.
And you do get to kiss a lot of people in this film.
Yeah, yeah.
And is it true you got to handpick them?
OK, so one of the days we were filming a big nightclub sequence where the director just wanted me to randomly pash a lot of the guys on the dance floor. So I got to choose which ones I wanted. And it's really embarrassing. Yeah, because the assistant director yells out, OK, if anybody does not want to kiss Rebel Wilson, stand over there. I only like 3 wankers when I... then the rest, they were all lined up, and then I had to parade down and, like, choose. It was very embarrassing. And I chose, you know, selection, different ethnicities, you know. And then one African-American gentleman who I chose came up to me at the end of the day and said, I just want to know that you've really changed my life. And I was like... I mean, at first I was a bit freaked out because I was like, were you gay and then now I've turned you? Or, you know, did you have some disease and you've passed it on to me? Now I'm going to sue you and your life's really going to be changed. No, but really he was so honoured out of the sea of men to have been selected by me. And I was like, I feel like I've done good today.
And of course, you mentioned one of your co-stars, Dakota Johnson. And was this right after 50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah, she'd just done 50 Shades of Grey, and I had, the day I started filming this movie, Pitch Perfect 2 came out. So, and we were really on the streets of New York City, so we had, like, teenage girls and late middle-aged perverts coming up to us. And,
could you see them coming? Could you go to Dakota, one of yours?
Yeah. They're the guy with the holding the flower. Dakota's, that's for you.
Mask and tape.
Yeah.
Our clip is your character giving Dakota some tips on how to text boys. 50 Shades of Grey all over again. That girl cannot catch a break.
And I really did connect with her tit. I didn't mean to, you know, because you do it about 5 or 6 times, and 5 out of the 6 I didn't connect. 1 out of the 6, it was just like right on the nipple. Yeah.
Now, the film has lots of kind of advice on dating and how to kind of navigate dating. And some of the rules I was aware of, some I... There were some So, I'm not aware of this. Explain dick sand.
OK. Dick sand is where a girl meets a guy and she kind of loses herself because she falls into his dick sand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See, Julianne knows.
Yeah.
It's like quicksand.
Exactly, but it's dick.
But with dicks.
You got it.
I'm there. I've been in that.
You said that out loud. You weren't just thinking that. You said it. Yeah. Oh, it's like quicksand, but... Oh.
But with it...
Clever.
You girls.
No, but you see it happen with girls all the time. They, like, just become part of the relationship and kind of lose who they are. And that's really what happens to Dakota's character in the film.
But doesn't that happen to boys as well? Don't boys get lost in their girlfriends?
In the
What do they
badge
call
pond.
that?
Well, I can't tell you. We've spent hours trying to think what they call that.
Yeah.
Men get lost in the labyrinth.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Yeah. I say we, I didn't come up with it at all. But I did think, oh, that's very good, I'll have it. I'll say that in the show and appear clever. and Dec, obviously, both married now.
Yeah.
You just got married last year, wasn't it?
Last year, August, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And now, Ant,
Yep.
you are married, but I do think, how the hell does your wife put up with you?
I think it's...
You're like, Ant, happily married. Why? No, so tell them you know the story. This is so mean. This is such a mean prank.
Yeah, we were a lot younger there. So, yeah, I've been with my wife. We've been married 10 years this year, but we've been together about 20 years. When we first started getting together, we shared a flat in London, in Fulham. And I thought it'd be hilarious one night. We'd been out for a drink or something. She was in the flat on her own. And I said, wouldn't it be funny if you pretend to be me and get into bed with her and see what the reaction is?
That's like what happened on my soap opera.
Yes.
Yes. It is true.
I was like, well, I'm game.
Sounds funny to me.
How long are you going to be?
No, it wasn't. So he's like, what would you normally say? And I would like, I say, how you pet, or how you baby, do you practice it with a deep voice? I said, a bit deeper than that. He says, I'm quite clumsy around the bedroom, so just make sure you bang into some things. Then she'll think of it. And then when he got into bed, I'd leave it a minute or two. Then I'd open the door, put the light on, and go, what the bloody hell's going on here? Absolutely hated the guy. Yeah, didn't find it funny at all. Still hasn't forgiven us. Yeah. So yeah, I do wonder how she puts up with it. There was a few of them actually.
I just love the fact that you thought that was going to be funny in any way.
It's true. I put a wig in the bed once, and then pillows, and pretended it was me, then jumped out the window, went along the balcony, and then watched her go to bed, put a nightie on, get under bed, go to cuddle, and go, oh my! That was better. Yeah. I've learned now. I don't do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Have you got big Valentine weekend plans?
We're working on Valentine's Day.
Andy?
Worryingly, my wife is actually our manager, so she controls the diary. So she obviously doesn't want to go out with me on Valentine's Day. She's put me to work. Yeah.
And, Julianne, what are you doing?
The BAFTAs. The BAFTAs are always on Valentine's Day.
Are they
what
always?
does that mean? Yeah,
Are they?
yeah, they're always on Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'll be there.
Plans?
I'll be at the BAFTAs as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just looking for love. Idris Elba.
It's time for music. Now, this group are the hottest girl band in the world right now. They've already sold over 12 million records and now have 2 Brit Award nominations. Here performing Secret Love Song with Jason Derulo, please welcome Little Mix. Yes. OK, shove up. This, I think it's 2 and 2. 2 and 2. There you go.
Okay.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you so much for coming. And what a nice surprise, Jason Derulo showing up. That was very...
Nice man.
No, that was
There's
very...
a spot for Jason.
And, of course, that single is from the album Get Weird, which is out now. And you know what? Here's the thing. People don't make enough fuss of Little Mix. Because, no, they don't, because like, that album, it's gone platinum. It's outsold One Direction last year. I mean, Little Mix, you're a big deal. Album, very, very good, but... Now, I spare your blushes, but, ladies, this album is a bit raunchy.
A little bit. Yeah, we got a bit older with the lyrics, but some we had to change because the label wasn't too happy.
Yes. Well, now, for instance, so AIDS is not a song about sportswear.
No.
No.
Not quite.
What is it about?
It's about sex.
There, she said it, ladies. She said it. Out of her young mouth came that disgusting word. No, it was all I do...
All day I dream about with you.
Oh, well, I had no idea.
With him? I think you're bargaining up the wrong tree there.
It may remain a dream. We should say, by the way, a tour starting 13th of March in Cardiff, and then it culminates in, who knew, Sheffield Arena. Sheffield has an arena, and you're going to be in it. On the 23rd of April.
Yes.
And we should just say, not just nominated for 2 Brit Awards, good luck with them, but you have joined an amazing list of acts on the night.
Yeah, we are absolutely crapping ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year. Yeah.
We'll take care of you, don't worry.
as well.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's
We look after
scary.
you.
Like, it's Rihanna, Justin Bieber, Adele.
Yeah,
huge
Adele,
for us.
Yeah.
It's great. It's going to be a good night.
Yeah.
We're
What-
excited, though.
and what are you
All
doing? What are you doing?
stops. We can't actually say what song we're doing.
I know.
I know.
I'll tell you.
I'll tell you later.
I mean, presumably you're going all bells and whistles.
Yes,
for-
literally.
Yeah.
I've got knee pads, sticks.
Well. You're really selling it, ladies.
You've really pushed the board out there.
Knee pad sticks,
with your
bells and
sticks.
whistles.
Yeah.
Well. That's the end of the show right there. That is it. Listen, good luck. Thank you for coming to that. And best of luck at the Brits with your nominations. Thank you very much. Little Mix, everybody. Just before we go, we do have time for a visitor to the big red chair. So let's see you there. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Was not in the mood. That could have been the best story in the world. There was something, it was all put together in the way she spoke, and I thought this mightn't be a real person. If anyone's willing, we'll have one more. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
Amy.
Amy, lovely. And what do you do, Amy?
I work in pharmaceuticals.
It does make you laugh that you've blended into that chair.
I know.
You're just like a necklace and a head. It's the opposite of Chris Biggins. All right, Amy, off you go with this story.
Okay, so it was just before Christmas. My boyfriend and I went to Amsterdam. And when we were in Amsterdam, he said to me that he had heard his friend say there was this really good bar where you could go and a girl would write you a postcard using her downstairs area. So he thought this would be really fun, and I thought...
Just before Christmas. You could bring in all your cards, couldn't you? Save some time.
So I thought, why not? So we went to this bar, and we walked in the door, and we had to pay to get in, obviously. And unfortunately, they didn't take Amex, which was his credit card. So I had to fork out €100 to get into this place. So we go upstairs, we meet all these lovely ladies, and it turns out we have to give them even more money. And then it transpires that we can't just get the postcard. We have to buy a package of products. So I didn't sign up for this, but Steve was like, I really, really want this postcard. So I was like, OK, we'll do that. so
OK, just, I need to know this right now.
Yeah.
Are you still with this man?
Yeah.
OK.
So anyway, so we pay her some more money, and then what happens is I just think Steve's going to do all this stuff. But then the woman's like, no, you have to do it as well. So I ended up...
She had to write...
No, I didn't write the postcard.
Oh, it's gone.
If you can do that, you can walk.
Here's a pen.
Anybody got a Sharpie?
No, I definitely didn't do that.
OK, so what? So Amy, so you have to do something, yes?
Yeah, so she made me massage her boobs and her bum. And, yeah, it was pretty traumatic for me. So...
Have you got the address of this place?
I think she's got it written down somewhere.
Then Steve had to do the same, thankfully. Yeah, we did get our postcard, and it's now on our fridge at home. So there's our story.
Wow.
I think she deserves to walk.
Yeah?
Yeah. Walk, Amy, go on, walk. Well done, everyone. If you'd like to join us on the show and have a go at Big Red Chair, you can contact us via our website at this address. And that is it for tonight. Please thank a huge thank you to my guests, Little Mix, Rebel Wilson, and Julianne Moore. We are taking a short break, but we'll be back later in March. Meanwhile, do join me next week for a special look back at some of the highlights from this series. I'll see you then. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.